From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your Evening Update.
Dennis's Heating and Air Conditioning is Northern California's premier heating and air conditioning contractor. From residential housing, large commercial projects, installation to repair, sheet metal fabrication, and everything in between, we are your go-to heating and air conditioning specialist.
Well, hello everyone. I want to give you a quick reminder that I've got a free Weather NorCal app if you don't know about it already. Just go to your App Store or your Google Play Store for your Android, iPhone. Search for Weather NorCal. It's a free app. Download it for free. Check it out. Everything that I offer from what you're watching now. You can watch my videos, my regular video updates. You can watch the streaming channel. You can get your neighborhood forecast. You can get my special programming. You can get the current conditions, the radar, the works. Check it out, Weather NorCal. All right, take also a look at my 24-hour streaming channel. I've had many of you say you miss watching me on TV, but you don't have to. If you've got a smart TV, 3 different options on your TV. Fire TV, Amazon Fire Stick, right? Roku. Just search for Weather NorCal in those app stores there, and you can get it for free. And if you have a smart TV with YouTube, just go to the YouTube channel, search for Weather NorCal, and you can watch my 24-hour streaming channel. Now, my regular video updates, like you see right here, I'm just doing a regular forecast. I do that updated 3 times a day, morning, noon, and evening. And the latest one that I've uploaded will be on the 24-hour streaming channel. You've also got the neighborhood forecasts in there and the special programming that I offer here on Weather NorCal as well, and not to mention current conditions, always on your screen, no matter what is on the main screen as well. So check that out if you want to watch me on your big screen. All right, so here's the deal. We got a potential for areas of dense fog tonight and tomorrow morning. We're going to be looking at kind of those clearing skies, and that's going to make for some foggy conditions out there. The wet weather returns tomorrow, and with these storms coming in this week, and not to mention this weekend, we've got significantly higher snow levels entering the picture here as well. And there's a reason for that. So this is the area of low pressure I've got my eyes on for Tuesday's system. Now it looks pretty far out there, right? But we do have some energy that'll be breaking off from this and then moving over us. This is coming from what we call the mid-latitudes because it's a warmer air mass. So this, if we had a storm here and it kind of came down, of course it would be a colder air mass. Even if it tapped into that subtropical moisture, that cold air and the warm air and the warmer moisture would give us some fairly low snow levels, and not to mention some heavy rain and heavy snow in the mountains, right? But when you have a warm air mass and warm moisture, then you're talking about higher snow levels with these systems. All right, so let's take a look at Futurecast, and we'll kind of illustrate this for you a little bit better. There you can see by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, we are starting to see some of those showers hit the coast. Still dry for everyone else. By noon, now we're seeing the showers for the valley. Now, we are seeing some snow on the map. There you can see the blue, and the pink is the rain-snow mix. But notice we're not seeing a lot. If you think about what we saw over the weekend, this was all blue here, even into northern Trinity County. I mean, all blue in this area as well. That's because we have those low snow levels. Now, I think initially, snow levels could be as low as 4,500 feet. I think that's pushing it. You're going to have to go above 6,000 feet, quite honestly, before you start seeing anything significant as far as accumulating snow is concerned. Then you can see we go to 5 p.m. and yes, we're starting to see more blue on the map in the eastern mountains, but that's natural because that's where we have higher elevations, 5, 6, 7,000, 8,000 feet, and that's when you start seeing more snow in those higher elevations. But look at all the rain that we're still seeing coming in, even for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, more rain. There's tomorrow night at 10 p.m. We're still seeing showers even for parts of the valley. Snow, rain, snow mix above 5, 6,000 feet. Then by Wednesday morning, what I'm a little concerned about is the potential for even more fog developing for the valley, not to mention the inland and mountain valleys as well. So I'll have to be on the lookout for that. Now, I'm still calling for a slight chance for some showers, very light, few and far between for the north coast and off to the north into Siskiyou County as well. But for the most part, as you can see here, it looks like Wednesday will be a mainly dry day out there. Let's take a look at the forecast rainfall totals or the estimates. Yeah, about a half of an inch, give or take. These numbers are going to be adjusted as we do get closer to tomorrow. But of course, what we're seeing here is not on Wednesday, but it's Tuesday that we'll see that rain moving in. And of course, anywhere from a half an inch to quite possibly upwards of an inch for parts of the coast. Snow totals, again, what we're seeing here is all the way through Wednesday, and it's mainly going to be tomorrow's system, right? we're not seeing a lot of snow on the map here. And where you see the heaviest amount of snow is on the peak of Mount Shasta, on the peak of Lassen Peak, right? And of course in the Warner Mountains and some of those higher elevations there. But overall, we're just not seeing a lot of snow. Now, if we see any snow in some of the lower mountain communities, maybe around Chester, could we see a rain-snow mix around Mount Shasta City? Not out of the question, but are we going to see any snow accumulating in Mount Shasta City? No. But I do think, of course, the ski park will see snow. But the ski park may even be borderline too, especially as we go into this upcoming weekend, which we'll get into that here in a second. The winds will be picking up tomorrow, and that's why I do expect some high wave heights, especially off the coast here by your Tuesday. But even some gusty winds along the coast, but elsewhere the winds really won't be that much of a factor. The good news is these winds should start to die down, and as a result, those wave heights will probably begin to drop for your Wednesday as well. All right, so here's the long range. So what we're seeing here as we go into Friday, that's the chance after tomorrow's system, mainly dry Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday more rain. But see how we're not seeing any blue on the map? That's because we've got even higher snow levels, probably above 6,000 feet. Taking to Saturday, Sunday, now it's mainly just the Sierra and Southern Cascades that we're seeing the bulk of the snow. Here's Sunday, see the Sierra? And this is kind of getting in the higher elevations in Siskiyou County as well. So 6,000 feet on Sunday as well, but some decent rain coming in. But notice where all these storms are coming from. They're coming in from the south and southwest. That's a warmer subtropical air mass, and as a result, we get higher snow levels, but the rainfall totals, they're looking pretty good. We're looking at January 21st through the 25th. And what this is essentially saying is with these darker shades of green, we have a pretty good chance of seeing above normal rainfall. Now, will this get us to or even above normal for the season? At this point, I would say probably not. We're still far enough behind that we're probably not going to get to that point, but I still think we're going to see some good rain out of it. But there's that warmer air moving in. And when we take a look at the water or moisture content, you see where it's all coming from? Just kind of watch one wave after another coming in from right the south. So that's a warmer air mass. And look at this. I mean, we are looking way out here. We are going, this is what we're looking at here is a week from tomorrow. A little bit of an atmospheric river kind of maybe heading our way. So again, you think about the pattern we saw before really the last few weeks where we saw those lower snow levels. We got to see some good snow in the low elevations. You think about early in the season where we saw a lot of these warm storm systems and high snow levels as a result. This is the same type of pattern that we're beginning to set ourselves up here over the next week or so. So yeah, I mean, if you're looking forward to seeing some of that lower elevation snow, it doesn't look like that's going to happen this week or even into early next week. There you can see your wave heights, as I mentioned. You see those winds picking up, wave heights picking up as well. But as the winds die down, we should hopefully see them begin to drop. However, looks like they may still be fairly high, even going into your Wednesday as well. So here's your marine forecast for your Tuesday. Those winds will be out of the southeast at 10 to 20 knots. Waves from the west at 6 feet at about 15 seconds. You'll notice, because of those higher wave heights, we are looking at that small cracked advisory out there. Here's what it looks like for tonight. I think we'll drop down somewhere in the mid to upper 30s. I think we're also going to see some patchy fog and patchy dense fog in some areas, even for the valley. Mountain valleys, inland valleys could also see some of that dense fog as well. Temperatures tonight, though, in the teens, mainly in the 20s, though, off towards the eastern mountains. 20s in Siskiyou County, but you head off to western Siskiyou and into Trinity County, low 30s. Low 40s for the inland areas, and looks like tonight dropping down to the low to mid 40s out along the coast. Here's your Trinity County neighborhood forecast. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s for the most part. A warmer spot like High Palm, for example, about 51 degrees. There's your 7-day outlook for Weaverville. It's dry for your Thursday. There may be, but really overall, I think it's mainly dry Wednesday, Thursday. Then by Friday, more showers going in. Look at the snow levels, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, maybe around 5,000 feet by next Monday. Here's your North Coast neighborhood forecast. Those temperatures will be in the low to mid 50s pretty much anywhere you go. 56 degrees for Crescent City, 57 degrees for Smith River. Orleans, about 53. And again, I've got the few showers in on Wednesday, but really mainly dry Wednesday, Thursday, then more off and on rain coming in Friday through the weekend, even into early next week. Your Siskiyou County neighborhood forecast. Again, look at the snow levels. So I've got 5,000 feet for tomorrow, 5,000 to 6,000 feet for Friday through Monday. So again, borderline snow levels where the base of the Mount Shasta Ski Park is. Fingers crossed that it's all going to be in the form of snow. Here's your Modoc County neighborhood forecast. Temperatures mainly around 40, give or take, any way you look at it here for your Tuesday. Eastern Mountains, I've got 43 for Chester, 39 for Westwood, and looks like Shingletown about 47 degrees. And how about your Valley neighborhood forecast brought to you by Haas Farms? We got that fog as we go into tomorrow morning, and then eventually even some showers kicking in. More fog possibly for your Wednesday. And then looks like we dry things out. And we'll be dry for Wednesday, Thursday, with more of that wet weather coming in for Friday. Temperatures tomorrow that is, will be in the low 50s. 51 degrees for Reading, 51 for Anderson, 46 out in Whiskeytown and Lakehead, a high of about 48 degrees. And we look at your 7-day outlook for Reading. And again, we're seeing those showers tomorrow afternoon. We could see some fog here tomorrow morning. Also some fog possibly for Wednesday morning as well. Dry for Wednesday, Thursday, more showers off and on starting Friday afternoon through at least Monday of next week, if not longer.